Hey guys, J.WIESE here with Profiles That Pop with another profile pop-up / 3 free tips. Today I'm looking at the profile of Chiedozie. I hope I'm saying that right. And one thing I want you to realize right off the bat, I do like that he has a background picture. On the desktop you can see it a lot better. So you definitely want to make sure that that background picture maybe is moved over if you can, especially since it's a smaller picture. Maybe move it over to the right, and that way you're covered on both desktop and on the app. Also notice the biggest thing here, one thing I do like is you've got a lot of great words inside your headline. You're taking good advantage of it. Maybe add more of a tagline, why that you're good at these things and what it exactly is that you offer. If you can get that into your headline, that would be even better. But notice here in the summary, it's getting cut off because you've hit the enter key a little too soon. You got to be careful with that. That's a big tip actually. Right in here, because you hit the enter key, it only shows that much, and you've got a lot more that could be showing. Even so, my other big tip would be you talk about as this engineer, you led efforts. Well, tell us about the results. And then you're saying in your role, you led efforts. And then in your last role, you talked about that too. What I would say is get this in more of a quick read bullet format, the successes that you had, okay? And also, just in general, this is really good for the summary. You got a lot of good information in here, but just makes that, add some bullets in here. And one thing too, I want to point out, down in your profile, you have certifications. I would get those up, list those in the summary. Why? Because on the desktop version, LinkedIn just moved those up. I learned from some other people, they've moved that up to be right underneath education. And basically, it looks like it's a chunk of education, and which it should be. I love that, but maybe they'll be doing something with that on the app. I don't expect it anytime soon. So in the meantime, if you've got certifications and they are relevant to the job you're looking for, I would get them up here in your summary. Other than that, the other thing that I wanted to point out, you are missing out on a huge opportunity. If I look at the description on your experience, you don't have a title for your current job. You're missing out on lots of other hits and searches because you don't have that title in there. People don't know exactly what it is you're doing. You described it in your summary, but you're not actually putting it in the title. Make sure you do that and also get the descriptions, because when people come in here and they do tap and they click, make sure that it reads well as to what you do, what you offer, even if it's more beyond than the current company. Another little tip. Also, notice the icons need to be fixed here. And my other last bit of advice would be here, when you're saying you're responsible for something, don't have a bullet for that. Let that be kind of your description of what you were doing. And you were doing maintenance, you were doing service, day-to-day execution. Oh, that's all fine. These are not really bullets. What you need to do is to say the results. When I'm talking the dollar sign, the pound sign, and the percent sign. If you've got something with those type of results, those need a bullet, and they need a bullet that we can read. Here you've got a bullet that's better. I like that one right there. You could even borrow from that one. And maybe I would space that out a little bit too, but again, same thing. You've got nothing but bullets. That's hard to read. You need some spacing. You need non-bullets for most of this, it looks like, with better spacing, but then you need to have the bullets for actual results. What do I mean by that? I think I saw that in here earlier. You got a lot of description in here, which is great. A lot of background, but it becomes hard to read. I thought I saw that in here, but recruiters are trained to look for numbers, dollar sign, percent sign. So the fact that I'm having trouble finding it, this is the kind of scan that someone's going to do. I mean, they're looking and they see 7.5, 7.5. So again, get the real results in here, the real bullets, and you're going to be doing a lot better. But great job so far on your profile. I love the summary. Talk to you later. This is J.WIESE with a profile pop-up from Profiles That Pop. Have a great one.